It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix 101.5. Happy Friday Eve. Welcome to Thursday. I'm Kyle. Brian here, Sarah as well. I watched the VMAs and felt like I was 18 years old all over again last night.
I would have thought it would have made you feel 81 years old.
No, I don't mind watching the VMAs. There's so many performances. And for me, it was a great throwback to start the VMAs last night because Eminem came out. This is why I'm inspired to play his new song, Houdini, right now. But he came out, and you guys remember his epic performance from like 2 decades ago where he had all the other Slim Shadys come out at the same time? Well, last night he had his newer version of it. You know, he has like a beard now. Eminem came out rocking the beard. For whatever reason, he had a blonde wig on, along with all of his other doppelgangers. They all look the same. Then halfway through, the old Eminem, another guy, of course, playing an Eminem, came out. And I'm like, okay, I kind of like where we're going with this. Like a little nod to this epic performance from a long time ago.
Yeah, it was cool to see the blonde come back out. All of the, Slim
Frosted
Shady, the whole thing.
I know.
Whole thing was blonde.
Back in the day, I went to Myrtle Beach. No, I'm not going to tell my first kiss story again on when I went to Myrtle Beach, which
tell
is
us
where it
another
happened.
Myrtle Beach epic.
Yeah, well, here's a good one. I think you know this, Brian, because I tell Brian one story. What's great about it, Brian's such a good friend. He remembers everything I've ever told him. Much like I remember things that happened, and like, how do you remember that? That
you
happened
remember
10
dates
years ago.
and times,
But Brian,
and it blows our mind.
But Brian also is very good about if I tell him a story, he remembers what happened, even though if the
Just
story
the
happened
embarrassing ones.
12 years ago. But no, I went to Myrtle Beach when I was like, I don't know, 15 or 16 with family and friends and that type of thing. And there's a House of Blues in Myrtle Beach, and that's when Eminem had just dropped like his first song, and the Real Slim Shady. And at the time, it's like he's popular, but it wasn't obviously what he ended up becoming. But I remember going to House of Blues in Myrtle Beach, and he comes out in his his white tank top.
That's cool.
And I'm like, oh my God. And then it was cool like 4 years later, Eminem, transformed. He blew up. I mean, there's a lot of people that knew him at the time. But anyway, fun throwback for that moment last night. Sarah and I were watching it. My wife, Sarah, not you.
No, we are not
married. We didn't FaceTime each other last night watching the VMAs. But we're like, oh, this is fun. This is a nice little throwback to the Eminem.
And your boy Jelly Roll was part of the performance, wasn't he?
Yeah, Jelly Roll. He was not physically there, but they played like video of him as Eminem was hitting it or whatever.
Let's go.
Did you trade in putting Edie and Marty down last night to watch your girl Sabrina Carpenter last night, Brian? Oh, yeah, I know you love this song. Oh, yeah.
Did you mount and do it?
Sorry, honey, not able to read it to the kids tonight. My other lady, Sabrina Carpenter's performing tonight.
Kate's going to be like,
I had no idea she was even performing last night. No way, what?
Honey, she is performing at 8:47.
Kate's lucky I was so exhausted from getting zimmered the night before.
I bet.
I didn't have time for Sabrina last night. We put the kids down and went to bed. Sorry, Sabrina. It was YouTube clips of her this morning.
Did Brian set a new record on what time he fell asleep tonight, or did Brian say
he was in bed before 9?
Good
but
job.
The bigger question I would love to know, because I also felt very tired yesterday too. We tell ourselves when we get up at 4, and other team no sleepers out there who get up at like 3:30 and 3. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to bed early tonight. So we went to bed early last night, Brian, but did we go to sleep early, or did we stay up watching true crime documentaries?
Or eating a sundae like you like to do. He eats in bed every night.
Yeah, are we about to find a melted Hershey kiss on your chest this morning, Brian?
No.
Okay.
Not this time.
It would have been Kirkland's signature coffee cake, if anything.
Okay.
I did
You
get
had coffee cake before bed?
Oh, coffee cake's good.
Why
I need
not?
it. Why not? Did you have a side of coffee with it,
That's
too?
what I'm asking.
Well, you don't have to have coffee with coffee cake.
It's just cake.
I just got up and used the bathroom, and then the coffee cake was out in the kitchen, so I took a fork out there and, swooped up a couple bites, and then we're back to bed.
For you, Brian, it's dangerous because your house is set up where your master bathroom is right next to the kitchen. I'd be going to the kitchen all the time, grabbing
awesome.
all of the snacks.
I love having the bedroom right next to the kitchen. Dangerous, but rewarding.
Yeah.
It's right there. Brian's house, you seriously step out of his bedroom, then the kitchen's right there in front of him.
I love it.
So,
it is the best.
Pantry, don't mind if I do grab this coffee cake, and I'm going to go back to bed right now.
To answer your question, though, I started an episode of Orange is the New Black, and then 15 minutes in, after my coffee cake and bathroom visit, switched over to the very, very sleep-inducing Antiques Roadshow, and then
Love the Antiques Roadshow
I
for that.
love it. Oh my god,
So calming.
Yes, I could sleep to those people talking about vases. And
Oh, yeah.
antique maps
you mean
all day.
vases. Because they're
Vases.
British. Speaking of British people, did you see that the British Bake Off is coming back September 24th?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Fall TV coming
All
back.
right.
Mhm.
That's good because I need something.
Oh, I know.
You guys have your British Bake Off, and One Chicago is also about to come back.
See,
which is
we all
very-
have our thing.
And The Circle on Netflix is back too.
Oh, you like that too?
I love that
I
show.
could do one season, but it's never gotten my. How do I want to say this? I don't know if I want to say it's never gotten my attention like it has yours, because I've seen a lot of episodes. My wife likes to watch it, but for me, I wish I consumed it and loved that show as much as you did, just because I wish we could have those conversations in the morning. But I just don't like it as much as you
It's
do.
tough.
And I'm sorry, Brian.
No,
My bad.
no,
I feel
get
bad
it.
about that.
It's every time The Circle comes around, I think, oh, all right, I don't want to get into it quite yet. I kind of delay it.
Commitment.
But the moment it is a commitment, but the moment I get into it, it takes one episode and then you're back.
Gotcha.
Give yourself 2 episodes.
Yeah, for
You'll
me,
be back.
I was down for the first season, but since then I haven't been able to commit to it quite like you.
2 episodes, you'll be back.
All right, either way. Well, good for Brian having self-control, because it's so nice to tell ourselves we're going to go to bed tonight at 9:30, then we stay up until 10:45 watching whatever. And the fact that you went to bed and actually fell asleep, I'm proud of you, Brian.
Thanks.
Not staying up till 11 or 10:15 or whatever it is we like to do as
You
humans.
got Zimmered, remember?
You get Zimmered, you go to bed.
We owe
Pass
Brian's sleep last night to Hans. Thank you, Hans. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix.
She's a